good afternoon. I've got the sun coming brightly in my window. It's almost blinded me, but we're going to make something that went along with your story and our lesson this week. We're going to make a hermit crab. We're going to draw him. We're going to use a little bit of paint first, any kind of paint, because what I want you to do first, and I had to already do this because it has to be dry for me to do the rest of it for you today. So you're going to get a piece of paper, and you're going to go longwise like that, and you're going to have your mother or your brother or your somebody paint red all over your hand, all over the palm of it, and you're going to put a print down like that. It doesn't look like a hermit crab, does it? But if we turn him upside down, which is how I want you to start when we get ready to do the drawing on it, we're going to make a hermit crab. It's not going to be as fancy as that one. That one, whoa, where are we? There we go. But if you look along these lines, we've got a crab legs kind of already put on here for our shell. So let me get this and the document camera going down here so we can work on making a hermit crab handprint. Ready? All right. So let me get this video document camera going. All right, now this is how we're gonna set him up, like that, all right? And you're thinking, well, Miss Bartho, how in the world are we gonna turn that into a hermit crab? But just watch, all right? We're gonna try to keep this simple for y'all to work on. I am going to try to find my black chalk pastel, but y'all can use black crayons. And what I'm going to do is create a shell, okay? So I'm going to use this middle of the handprint for the start of making a spiral that gets larger as we go. Let's go real slow. So I'm going to go up, and I'm going to try to make the outside line up with my thumb right there, okay? Just do the best you can. Now, crabs have 6 legs, not 4, and it looks like we've only got 4 because this right here is going to now become our head, all right? Just kind of do an outline around around your thumb like that. Don't be worried yet. So, now we're going to end up making rectangles around the segments that you created with your fingerprints. I'm going to make these segments, I'm going to box this in or rectangle that in, because a crab legs look like they're made out of armor, don't they? They're kind of spindly and spindly. And we're just making simple squares as best we can around our legs, our fingerprints, where there's segments in our fingerprints. Now, to make him have 6 legs like they're supposed to, we're just going to draw a triangle at a sideways angle, a rectangle, Then we're going to top it off with a triangle. And we're going to do the same back there. Along a curvy rectangle, a rectangle, a triangle, a triangle. And now I'm going to go back over down here, and for his legs, where the rectangles were from your fingerprint, we're just going to do a kind of a little triangular end. And on this one, we're going to do another triangular end. But on this one and this one, which are his front two, where he's got the, what are we calling these? Pinchers. We're going to make a W, okay? Make a W and then do another W as best you can. Now, if you look at that, you've almost got a hermit crab, huh? Alright, now to give him some more details and not to get really, really overwhelming, I'm not going to put an eye right here on a crab. You know why? Because his eye's set on stalks. So we're going to do a straight line up, and then another straight line up, and then we're going to put him some stalks right there. Those are our hermit crab eyes. Straight line, and circles. Now, if you've got some crayons or colored pencils or markers, I'm going to take my red chalk pastel and I'm just going to kind of fill in different little segments where my handprint didn't go all the way through, and then color the back ones. Just a little touch of red back there. Look, this is what my hands look like with chalk pastels. Parents, aren't you glad you're not using these? And if you are using them, yay! It's all right. So we're going to just fill in and make sure his pictures have red in them of some sort, of crayon or paint. Even y'all can do paint. Whatever you have at home that you have these colors that you can use. I'm going to go ahead and kind of fill in his little face, his little head right there with some red to make it a whole face. And then because I'm wanting to give him some fun colors, I'm going to start putting in some colors in there. And with my chalk pastels, I'm going to kind of just go in and make a design however you want to give him some color. And as you know, Hermit Crab wanted to put friends on his shell. If you remember, he had a sea anemone, he had a starfish, he had a lanternfish, he had all kinds of things he wanted to embellish on his shell. And because I'm doing the chalk pastels, I'm just going to kind of blend my colors around. And then I'm going to kind of put some green in there. And you know what? Y'all can do the same thing. That's not green, that's blue. I couldn't see through the sun. Oh, wow. Let me put in some dark greens through there and right around in here, and you can decorate them however you want. You can make them as fancy and as pretty as you want, or as simple and as plain as you want. Because after all, he is a hermit crab. And you know what? They outgrow their shells just like y'all outgrow clothes. And they move on and they're happy. So let me get back up here real quick. And there we have a hermit crab. A simple hermit crab made from your handprints. And you're asking, well, what is that stuff right there? That's just to give you a little idea shape of his head. That is my thumbprint, and we turned it into his head. And our hands, we turned into his spindly, like armor-coated legs. All right. Y'all have fun. I am setting up Zoom meetings next week just to say hey, just to show and tell, to see if y'all got any great news to tell me. I met with the third graders today, and I'm meeting with them tomorrow. And I think I've got the second graders going to try to set those up for Monday, and we'll try to set that Zoom meeting up just for 5 or 6 minutes, however long, just so I can see y'all and y'all can see me other than this video recording, and that's in my face. All right, have fun, embellish your hermit crab, put designs on him, put sparkles on him, stick a sea anemone on there or a starfish, decorate him however you want to. And I hope you enjoyed the story and the lesson. I'll see y'all next week.